This is a Skeptic Frogs production.
Fire.
Air.
Water.
Earth. 8 years have passed since the Avatar's untimely end. With fear that the Avatar line may have ended, and with withering hope for the White Lotus to continue holding peace, the search for the next Avatar hastily begins.
Previously on Dice Bender.
The orders were sent. One way or another, it's going to be paid.
You can definitely try.
You straight up torch this guy. He's killed them. He's killed them.
I'm gonna get out of there.
We're White Lotus. Calm down.
You might be better to chase down this type of scum than we are.
Call the cops off. Okay.
Get back here, you scum!
Okay.
Yeah, just meet at the tea shop.
I'm looking Jaeger up and down, getting like a visual of his measurements so I can go and get him some new gear.
Why are they trying to kill you?
Once everybody gets here, I promise you guys will get a more accurate understanding.
Knock, knock.
It's Kevin with Jaeger's fly-ass suit. Taro, what do you think of him now?
All four of you are standing in this room just a short time before you have to go out on your mission on whatever happens. But you feel, Yang, you feel this air of silence in the room as nothing's been explained yet, and there's this level of anxiety waiting to find out what is going to be said next.
It's not a bad color.
Come on. I got it nice for you. But how come you don't want to wear it?
It clashes with my soul.
What soul?
that took me. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
I'm a firebender, not a ginger.
Ooh.
Ooh. Fire, my bad.
Okay, fine. I'll wear the suit. But you're going to need something to wear since everybody's seen. One, everybody has seen you. And two, last time I checked, your clothing got a bit singed. So everybody's going to be on the lookout for you. You'll wear my clothing. One, you'll blend in, especially with the makeup I got. And two, you can take your enemies by surprise if you hopefully don't encounter any in the tunnel.
That'll work for me.
Thank God we're the same size.
Anybody want to explain what's going on? And why does Jaeger smell like burnt flesh?
You get used to it.
I just recently got out of a very intense fisticuffs with some old friends. But I guess I can go into detail since everyone's here.
Yeah, we all saw something.
So, I was born into this clan known as the Surters. And we essentially kill and stole from a lot of people. And I too have personally killed a lot of people who didn't deserve it. And they didn't really take too kindly of me leaving.
Kevin and Taro, I want you guys to roll me history. Taro, you are aware of this, but it's going to be a refresher for you.
You said history?
Yes, both Kevin and Taro roll history. Taro, previously, when you guys first met, you did pass this history, so this is more of just a mental recap for you.
Okay, rolling now.
17.
Would I have heard anything about this organization?
Most likely no, because you never left the Southern Air Temple before.
15 plus 3, so 18.
Alright,
I got
so
15 plus 2, 17.
So yeah, Kevin, now it clicks in your head. This is something that you saw or that you had an idea of from Jaeger. The first day all of you met, you did see the clan marking on his hand, but it just didn't really hit you until just now what that clan marking is. Taro, you've always known A part of it seems as though you didn't say anything just because you wanted him to say something first. But yes, Kevin, you know of them through because your family is from Republic City, or at least your father's side of the family is. It's a clan that's it's definitely been a hindrance between the United Provinces and the Republic Nation. Because where the Suture clan resides is right between the two. It's actually the peninsula that's right above where we are now. If you go north of the river, you are in their forest territory. And Taro, you would know that as well.
Well, when I first saw you tattoo, I thought it was just something you just want to hide.
So effectively, you're pretty much a criminal.
The worst kind, my dude.
Yeah, obviously that's a given since you can freely take a life without a second thought.
I do what I have to do.
Sure, I'm sure that's what they all say.
If it's what they all say, then they probably got a point.
Right now, we got bigger fish to fry than this.
Yeah, at the end of the day, my old day one homies are here, which really puts us in a pinch. We're right by home base, and they're not happy with me.
So,
and they're going to be after all of you too.
Do they know you joined this group, Jaeger?
I'm not certain of what they know,
Okay, so let's take precaution then.
but they know that I'm here. And if my dad finds out I'm here, he's gonna be here personally himself. I'm sure of it.
And
Okay.
who's your
Can't be too
dad?
happy after you leave a 3-inch hole in his chest.
Oh,
Lovely.
wow.
Yang glares at Jaeger and just walks out of the room without even saying anything. Like, I don't even want to be around him right now.
Hey, don't you leave. Have you forgotten that we're here for a reason? You don't gotta like me, but you do gotta work with me. At least until this is over.
Well, the first thing I need to do is collect my thoughts so that way I can work with you. Right now, I want to arrest you myself.
You can try,
Enough.
but you go take care of what you need.
How many
Yes.
innocent people have you killed?
A very regrettable amount, and I'm trying to make up for it.
You know, people can change.
If given the opportunity, and you, for all people, should know that.
Shang might be the most stubborn old man in the kingdom, but he saw something in me.
And you, Yang, you know with your family, you know people can change.
I literally stare daggers at Kevin and walk out
And I'm staring my daggers at him like,
and slam the door.
oh, God, he's stubborn as hell.
You're telling me.
He'll get around.
All right.
In Yang's head, I am like very furious that the air masters of the Southern Air Temple would have the audacity to treat me the way they did, but yet I'm supposed to...
Is that be-
Shiloh, shut up!
Dog.
No.
I was just gonna try to be like, oh, there's just a dog in the street, but no, that
Is
dog
there
is
another?
wicked close.
Is there another cat dog?
No, this is the infamous dog cat.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
God, no. Please.
The dog cat is upset that I'm like upset and wants me to go back to my friends apparently. But yeah. In my head,
But yeah,
I'm
what
just
are you
like,
playing in your head?
in my head, I'm just basically upset that, you know, the air masters of the Southern Air Temple had the audacity to consider me inferior and everything else like that, but yet I'm supposed to work with a person who has killed somebody. I am so torn and confused as to what is right and what is wrong and how I'm supposed to accept somebody who's taken lives without a second thought, stuff like that. upset and confused and born as to what's going on.
Okay. And you three, Yang just stares daggers into Kevin before turning and just walking out of the room, leaving this blankness in the air between the three of you.
Oh, Lord have
That
mercy.
could have gone better.
It's one of those. It's just one of those days. It just really is one of those days. So, are you going to be wearing this suit?
I think the suit would be better fitted for you at the party. I'll just take the garbs if you don't mind.
All right, let's switch. Thank
Get a
goodness.
room.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank goodness when he asked how you hang, I said just leave some room.
Wait.
What?
Never mind. Family-friendly stream.
Oh.
And now this episode is explicit.
Bruh, edit this part out. Go for it. Just go for it, Jaeger. Just go for it.
I pull out my scimitar
Oh my God, where is this going?
and spin it in a circle seductively, making helicopter noises.
Oh no. Are you subclassing in Sword Dancer?
Apparently.
It's more like Meat Dancer, but
Sword Meat Dancer, okay.
I don't like this.
So Taro, you're standing there as the two boys start talking about how much space they got in their junk, awkwardly watching. What is funny to them just feels awkward to you right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the window and look outside.
All right, as the two of them start comparing swords, you look out.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I tried to hold it in.
I'm pinching the bridge of my nose.
You
they got
pinch
some
it.
good water.
You pinch it to the point where you may have even left a bruise, but you finally let go and look out, and you see this gorgeous sight of the city. You get to see different heights of the buildings, different sizes, different shapes. You can still hear the cars in the distance, and it's just dark enough now to where the street lights are coming on with these gas-powered lights. It's not light bulbs or anything like that. So it's new in this world, but it's old-fashioned to us in a way. You see far off in the distance, in the direction of this window, you do even see these giant lights from this very large building that you can just gather is the outskirts of town, and it is Deanie's place. You just have a gut feeling about it. You look up into the sky and you can start to see that the sun is setting. You see on the opposite end of the sky where the sun would be, you start to see the stars are starting to form. You see the blackness of the night sky inching its way closer to you guys like a blanket covering the sky. You can even see the moon on the edge of the tree line. It looks like a full moon tonight, and that's rather fitting.
Glad I'm with the waterbender.
We cut to Yang. Where did you head off to?
Oh, I'm just in the barn with Iroh.
You made your way all the way back to the barn.
I thought that's where we were. I thought we were.
No, we went over this last
We're in the
session.
tea
We're in
shop.
the city, dude.
Oh my sweet summer child.
I'm just gonna walk around this.
I told you in the beginning before we even started the session that y'all are in the tea shop. That's how Jaru pointed you upstairs to the room.
Alright, I apologize.
Oh my lord.
For some reason, I was thinking Jaro was the guy that was listening to the radio.
No, that's Jensen.
Jensen, okay. I just essentially just gone outside just to go for a walk.
Okay. As you're walking, you can see
just to calm myself down.
Okay. As you head on outside, you just kind of follow the flow of traffic in the town square, like a fish in a giant enclave of others. Um, Walking in the direction, but at the same time having no direction for which to walk to. Head down slightly, you're just trying to think about what's going on here and why you guys all got paired together in the first place. And as you start walking, you do recall the phone call that you had with Go, where she said something. And at this moment, it just rings in your head. There's a reason that the four of you were put together. There is a reason.
I make my way back, I guess, reluctantly, and just try to have faith in Go that everything is for a reason. So.
Okay. You head up the stairs, you go into the room, I believe I said the second on the right.
I think I'm gonna
And if it's the
try
second,
to use my glider.
okay. Using your glider, this is something that we didn't really make very clear in the last time you used the gliders in our sessions. You do need a minimum of 5 feet of movement, and you do need to expend 1 chi to do this.
Yep, and it's also concentration.
So go ahead and try to do this. You are walking in this crowd. You eventually stop. You turn around, flip out your glider, spin it, and the people around you start to look at you and like back away like, oh. Go ahead and roll to see your concentration as you spend this chi to try to glide.
With disadvantage. Alright, so I got a 9 and a 6. And 6 being my lowest. What am I adding to it?
I believe concentration, well, regardless, even that lowest score, I know your highest ability, and that's not going to be high enough. So you pull out this glider, you start making your 5-foot running start, and you jump with the glider out behind you, just like Aang does in the show, and you kind of move up a little bit, and then you just plummet back down to the ground. People move out of the way very quickly, seeing this show, this act. And some people, at first, as you rose into the sky, they said, ah, and as you land down, they go, ooh. Some of them laugh a little bit, and somebody comes up to you, kneels down, and goes, oh, sir, are you okay?
I frown at my glider. I get back up. Thank them for their concern, and I'm going to try one more time.
Okay, you spend 1 more chi to cast.
Natural 1.
Alright, you try it again, and the same thing happens, where you try to create a current of air so you can glide up, and it just does not happen.
I guess I'm walking back, and I'm kind of frowning at the same time as I'm looking kind of confused as to why I wasn't able to glide.
You flip your glider back into its quarterstaff mode and mosey your way back to the tea shop. You walk in. Well, as you do this, you do look up in the sky and you do see that it's very close to time for your mission to begin. But you make your way inside, you go upstairs, you go to the room that everyone else is in, and by now, Taro has averted her gaze 100% into the window, facing away from these 2 men that you now see are dressed in each other's clothing.
Okay. So, who's going with me to the factory?
Yep, Kevin and Jaeger, the second you guys finish putting each other's clothes on, Yang opens the door, shuts it, and says that.
You're going with me, friend.
Oh, you guys are done?
Yep. Kevin is wearing the suit. Because thank God we got the same, like, similar dimensions.
Oh, real?
Yeah, because we're both 6 foot.
You guys are actually, another fun fact, the listeners might have caught this. You guys are both exactly 180 pounds.
Oh wow!
Wait,
Yeah, I think I pointed that out in the video too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also 180 pounds.
God.
I am the skinniest at one something. What did I say I was? 155?
And you are
You got
also a snorer.
I'm 6. I'm 6 foot.
Yep, you are 6 foot, 100, I think 45 pounds or something like that, and you
Oh, yeah.
snore.
Oh yeah, nice snore. Shut up. Alright. Well, if you're ready, let's go.
Good luck,
All right, we all know what to do.
and please be careful.
I go to Kevin and
Where are we gonna meet up after this?
The
Should
bison?
we just go back to the inn? Or meet at the bison?
I thought the inn. Was I wrong?
Wait,
I
were
think
we
we-
supposed to
we'll meet-
check out?
Cut over to the inn, you see Jensen's throwing out all your bags out into the street. These damn White Lotus people trying to get by with an extra night not paying for it. Cut back to you guys.
No, wait, didn't we check out? We did.
You guys never checked out. You guys had breakfast with Tifa, but you guys never checked out.
Oh dear. Well, since you're on the way back to the inn, Kevin just handed them some money and said like check us out, or yeah, because pretty much we're leaving tonight anyway.
To put a
Alright.
mental map in your head, guys, Taro's Tea is kind of the center of town because it is within the town square, which are where all the other major businesses would be and stuff like that. The town square was also where the dragon dancers were that you guys saw as you were flying in. The inn and the stable that you guys have been staying at is on the southeast outskirts of town. Yeah, Jaeger and Yang are heading over to the factory, which is in the western side, and you guys are heading over to the eastern side where Ludini's home is. So, in a way, none of you are... Like, you and Taro are the ones that would be closest to the inn. Jaeger and Yang are heading the complete opposite direction.
Now,
Gotcha.
now, if you guys want, I could quickly go back to the inn and come back here.
That's right, you are the fastest person up in this place.
I mean, you guys gotta let me know now. And if we're gonna stay another night, I need money. If we're not, then I'm bringing Iroh here.
And we're probably not going to stay the night because we're probably going to be something probably at the party, and we all probably need to make one hasty retreat. Knowing our luck.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you...
I'd say get all of our stuff and load Iroh, and then put Iroh somewhere that's, I guess, between both of us that we can quickly
Back to the square.
escape on.
Probably back to the square. Like, near here. Or probably just grab the stuff and go to the factory with Jaeger. That'd be probably the fastest way.
Jaeger, you recall on your Assassin's Creed escapade through the rooftops of Beilong, a lot of rooftops seem flat, as though they could hold a bison, and your travel to the tea shop is the same way. It seemed to have a pretty well-enforced rooftop.
Do you guys just want to ask Jaru if we can keep Iroh on top of the tea shop?
Didn't he leave for the night?
Yang, you do recall Jaru pointing you in the direction of where your friends were before he walked out.
He told me where you guys were before leaving, if that was the guy I spoke to downstairs.
Yeah, that's our boy. Let's just leave it there.
Alright, I will be right back.
You know something with the whole shopping thing? I should have picked up a dress or a pantsuit for Taro while I was at the store.
It's too
Because
late
what you
for
gonna
that.
wear?
Just wear what I'm wearing.
So Yang makes his way. Are you all just sitting here waiting for Yang to get back with Iroh?
No, I think me.
No.
I think me and Taro are going to be making our way to Udini's place.
Yeah.
So does that mean I should start heading out to the factory? Or should I wait for Yang?
Wait for Yang. Well, for one thing, we don't want you out there alone again.
Oh, yeah.
And besides, Yang's fast. He'll probably grab Iroh and be back here before we know it.
Alright, I guess I'll be here waiting for him then.
Please be careful.
Try.
I'm assuming the whole thing we had a short rest, right?
You guys can take a short rest. I was actually about to mention that. Alright, so at this point, the team decided to take a short rest. We spent about 15 minutes talking about the mechanics of short rests with these game mechanics that we are using through these character sheets. So I didn't want to put that in here because it was just needless information for you guys, but that is the gist of what happened in this brief pause here. So, Kevin and Taro, you guys have made your way to Dini.
So we have made our way. It just occurred to me. Taro?
Yeah.
Ludini, he gave you a ticket or some sort of pass, right?
No. He just told me to show up.
Okay. I was just wondering.
We have our White Lotus sashes. Just flash them and, you know. When's the last time you've been in a house this fancy?
When I left home.
Huh, me too.
It is amazing what group we're in. So much. It's just interesting to say the least. And I almost let it slip. Do you think James could be okay? I worry about him.
I don't, but he'll be fine.
Boy, then loosen up though.
Maybe he should have come to the party. Have a couple drinks.
We never had these. I can see his expression now. What's this thing do?
Glug, 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 glug.
We'll really say an airbender.
Oh my god, we'd never be able to catch him.
It's already hard to catch him when he don't have when he don't have his glider, when he jets off.
Oh my god. Can you imagine a drunk airbender trying to glide?
He'll hit every building.
Oh man.
Oh god.
So you guys have walked off, leaving Jaeger by himself. Yang headed off to get Iroh. Jaeger, is there anything going on in your head while you're just sitting in this room with a vacant loneliness in the air?
I guess I'm just trying to comprehend the events that transpired and still worried about that cat dog, I guess.
Literally, as you said that, Taro put in chat, cat dog shows up.
No!
You look around
No.
and you see the spectral spirit of a cat dog's anus as it walks through the doorway.
I'm sorry, did you just say spectral anus?
Yes, I did. You're seeing the ass end of a cat dog as it walks spectrally through the door, out of the room.
I jump out the window.
Do you really?
No.
We cut over to Yang. You finally made your way to Iroh. You guys are flying. Doesn't take long at all, but what's going on in your head as you're about to land Iroh on the roof of Taro's teeth?
It's not a matter of what's going on. It's a matter of whether or not I'm just gonna flat out take Iroh and
Alright, well, you've got just a moment left to decide.
Iroh would think, should we go help these guys out? Things like people. I guess I'm in front of a tea shop. Instead of like the roof, I just think on the street on the tea shop.
Okay. You land outside of the tea shop. You see a ton of people are screaming as they're trying to run away from where Iroh is. A lot of the cars screech to a halt just where Iroh is landing. Let me see if someone actually rear ends somebody else. Yes, the person you see Iroh landing in the street has just caused a collision. You look over to your right as you hear, and you see there's like a 2-car pileup of vehicles that just rammed into each other. Jaeger, you hear this from inside. You hear this through the window. That there's some event going on outside. Kevin and Taro, you guys would be too far away by now to hear this. And Iroh just goes, and like kind of freaks out a little bit seeing the cars and tries to back up, and more cars start honking, and it just becomes a big chaotic scene of Iroh just hearing all these horns and seeing all these cars. All the people are starting to scream. People are getting out of their vehicles that were in this accident, like, what's going on? What's going on? And they're all seeing Iroh there. Jaeger, you're hearing all of this from inside.
Oh, God damn it. I get up and investigate.
Alright, you head on out and you see Yang is just sitting on Iroh. You look around and you see the scene that I just described. Yang, what are you thinking?
I just don't care. I look at Jaeger and say, let's go.
I kind of just raise my shoulders and hop on.
Alright. And as people are yelling and trying to call for police or something because of this big abruption in the street, you two are sitting on Iroh.
I say,
I feel really bad for the waterbender they'll be looking for.
right? But yeah, as soon as Jaeger's on, yip, and we take off.
Okay. And now the team has departed. Will they ever see each other again? Will Taro ever use her pistol? Will Yang ever get over Jaeger's past? Find out next time on the next episode of Dicebender Z.
Well, we can get to the factory.
Beautiful.
Thank you everyone for listening to Book 1 Search, Episode 12, The Plan. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook under the name Dicebenders D&D, all one word, and join us in our Discord. Links are in the description. This is a homebrewed D&D 5e live-action playcast, using class models partially based on dndwiki.com. This game is set in the world of Avatar, created by Bryke, published by Nickelodeon. All credits for music and sounds will be found in the show notes. I know this was a pretty short episode, guys, and I do apologize. However, I can assure you it'll be made up in the coming weeks. We here at Skeptic Frog also finished creating our own Bender classes for the show, as well as D&D. If you'd be interested in trying one of them out, feel free to join our Discord, where we will be giving information about an upcoming stream dedicated to you guys, the listeners. If you don't have a Discord, but you still want to show us support, we are always happy to receive a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or wherever the stork gets its ratings from.